Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks Part 3. I didn't really mean to make 3 parts, but I'm trying to copy this design and I think I've kind of got it figured out. I thought the circles were just smaller, but they're just less parts. So there's basically 3 size circles, a big one, a middle one, and a small one. If I would have known that from the beginning, I would have just made 3 different circles. But I think I can make this work, so I'm going to make a duplicate of this guy. And I'm going to take this, and if you remember, there's some white background on it, so I'm going to go group and ungroup all and try to grab the white. I'm going to get rid of that box, which is white. So maybe there's no white background now. And if I had it to do over, yeah, there's no white background. Good. So we're good. The hardest part is going to be getting 3 different sizes. You know what? I want to make sure yep. Okay. So I'm not sure the easiest way to do it. No, if they were all different colors, I could find and replace. But I'm going to take this and just kind of butcher it. And I want, like this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 colors. And this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I want to that brown. I'm going to eliminate the outer. So this is just going to be butchering it. Whoop, went too far. It might be better to go 2 circles at a time. And if you have to hit 3, it's okay. Because you could go through here and delete them one at a time. You know what? There's another way. Another way. There's always another way. You know what? I want it to be, let me just get rid of this. Let me put P to put that in the center of the page and make a duplicate of it. And then I'm going to take a circle. I don't know why I wasn't thinking of this a while ago. So we're going to make that circle just a little bit smaller. I'm holding down the shift key. I just want to get it between those. And this is grouped together, so I can go here, cross your fingers, intersect. There's our next smaller circle. This is cool. I didn't have to make a copy of that. So let's make a copy of that. Let's hit P. And let's make this, let's see, the other circle smaller one is like just 3 colors. 1, 2, 3. So just take your ellipse tool, holding down the shift key. Whoa, I got the wrong one. Get the ellipse, hold down the shift key. It's got to be perfect. Can't have any part of the other ones. So I'm a little bit, and if you can't move your hand that amount, go to like 55, 54. Oh, I'm gonna need to back up and lock my ratio. Let's go 54. Nope, 54 and a half. Now, this is still a group, and we can intersect that, and now we have the 3 sizes circles. We have a medium, a large, a medium, and a small. That's going to make life pretty easy. I'm going to keep those dots, but we still need to have a white background on each of them to put them like that, and then have the whole thing white. So we're going to take an ellipse, and see, that's why I work in the center of the page. It's going to make life so easy. Put this in the center of the page. Take our ellipse, make it a little bit bigger, holding down the shift key. This time we can go a little bit past there, and let's make it white, object, order, back a page. and just click on it and get rid of our outline. So that one's done. We'll look at them all when we do the intersect tool. I'm going to make sure they're grouped together. Hit P, put that in the center of the page. Because I think this is going to help you put the individual. And if you have no interest ever doing this, you can stop watching. I just want to go barely on that side and make it white. Go ahead and take away the outline now. Object, order, back a page. Group that together. And I'm just going to do a small section of this because I think the gentleman I'm helping will get the idea. Holding down the shift key, make it larger. Okay, it must not be in the center. Holding down the shift key to make it larger. The shift key makes it grow from the inside. Make it white. Take away the outline. Object, order, back a page, and then make sure you group it. All right. This is kind of, I really like projects like that. And see, that one's already behind. And then, you know, if you kind of look at the pattern, there's another one just directly like that. And then there's a small one like that. That's working perfectly. Wow. Now, I guess you might want to be careful that you're not getting partial dots. I guess you, see, they don't have any partial dots. I don't really think it matters. Let's go maybe not so close. And then what we did in the other one where we took these dots, and you could use the same color. You could use, like, we got all brown on the outside. So on theirs, they, like in between them, they used really small brown ones, but they actually used this gold. And we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to be able to see them because there's no, well, you know what, I've got a whole white. And just remember, if you hit the shift key, I'm kind of disappointed in those. And then you could make one a little smaller. I'll make 2 copies on top of each other. Then you could move them. There was another copy. Move them around. That's pretty cool. And then you could, I mean, if you wanted to, for the one I'm doing it for, you could take some of the brown and make them quite a bit smaller and put them in up in here. So I'm a little concerned. See that one, go up to object, if you want to, order front of page. You could move the dots. I'm a little concerned about that. I don't know how to get away from it. Unless you just don't butt them up like this and have them like that, and then fill all these in with dots. That's what you could do. Get rid of those half circles. I think it might even kind of look good anyway. Well, there's a half circle right there. So just kind of move it out of the way. And you could also, well, it'd be a little more trouble to, you know what, I got it not a circle anymore. Yeah, that's not a circle either because I moved it. So I'm going to move that, hit the space bar. Space bar just makes a copy wherever you want. And then you could always go back with the kind of fill in those gaps. You could make it look really, yeah, there's what you want to do when you're not going to have those half circles. You could fill in little circles and actually move this one up here. That's pretty cool. I don't know that I'll ever finish this, and well, I don't have anything to print it on. And see, it's just kind of eradicated. I like it. And then, let me get rid of that. I'm going to try one other thing. Once you get so far, yeah, that's it. I want to show that off. Once you get so far with it, you could, let me move this out of the way. You could Control G to group this, Control D to duplicate it, and then mirror it. It's so much stuff going on. Well, let's hit Control D and then mirror it. And you could rotate this, and you could save your time of drawing so many of them and a little bit more of it. My old laptop's having trouble keeping up with this. See, we got some half circles, so you have to deal with it. But see, this ones we put in there are staying there. I don't even know if the half circles would matter. But then what I was, you know what I'm going to do? One more thing, and then I'm going to close this out for tonight. Let's take another gold circle. Well, I got them grouped together. For people that don't really want to do this, this is a long video. Now I'm just going to hold down the space bar every once in a while. And you could make some of these bigger. I just want to show what I could, to make this pattern into a square. So you could fill in these now. So that's good enough. Let's group this together. Control G. And then you could, you could go more. But because that's like that, and of course, once you had it big enough, you can intersect it. And once you had everything perfect, it's going to take just a second because it's had a lot of work to do. I'm pretty proud of that. It's as good as I don't know that the half circles matter, but if you took your time, and if you did them like in a pattern of a row, and then flipped them and, go on and on and on. Let's see if we still have a background of yellow, of white. Yep. Well, we don't on that. See, we don't on so what you want to do, the last resort, would be to take this one, hold down the shift key and double click the rectangle tool, make it white, go up to object, order, back a page. And now watch. Now the whole thing will be white. It's not. Why isn't that white right there? Okay. Oh, once again, when you create a new object, you're putting it in front of the other one. So it's really there. We just can't. The yellow's behind it. Or now the yellow's behind everything. That's pretty cool. I'm glad I noticed that this instead of making the circle smaller, um, make the ring smaller. Anyway, that was pretty pleasurable. Hope that helps somebody someday, and thank you for watching.